Aloha friends, and welcome into my kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how to make carnivore danishes. This is a recipe that's been on my blog for I think 4 years now. They're called pork rind danishes because are they really technically carnivore? I'm adding some cinnamon, I'm adding some sweetener, but yeah, they're carnivore, my friends, and I want to show you how to make it. But before we do, my name's Maria Emmerich and I'm a nutritionist who specializes in the keto and carnivore lifestyle. I'd like to make that lifestyle really delicious. And I've been working with people for over the past 20 years. We have some great testimonies of people that I've worked with on our YouTube channel. I just interviewed Felicia today. She lost 250 pounds just eating delicious food like this. So let's show you how to make it. You're gonna start with 2 ounces of cream cheese, and we're gonna add 1 3/4 cup of shredded mozzarella, okay? Now, if you don't use a microwave, kudos to you. You don't have to. You can do this over a stovetop, but I'm going to toss this into the microwave while I get the rest of the ingredients ready. I'm going to do it for about 1.5 minutes, okay? And I know most of you are really sad that Kai is not here right now. This is a little bit tricky to make. I remember this is kind of like the fathead dough, but I don't eat almond flour. I cut out nuts a long time ago because, well, they never made me feel really well. So like almond flour, things like that. And here's the thing about nuts. Nuts have a lot of fat and a lot of carbohydrates. When you pair those two together, it's a great way to gain weight. And so I never lost weight eating almond flour and almonds. And now they are filled with oxalates, so we avoid those. So what I'm going to do instead is use Porking Good makes pork dust. If you don't have Porking Good pork dust, you can make your own pork dust by just putting it into a food processor, but you want 3/4 cup of that and 1 egg. That's what's going to go into the filling. Now you want to make sure that the mozzarella and the cream cheese are completely melted, otherwise it's just going to be a big old mess. And I've used a hand mixer before, but it just kind of gets all over the hand mixer. It's not really worth it. So I'm going to use a spatula. So yeah, homeschooling is great, but there's classes like all the time, especially now with COVID. Homeschooling is completely different than what it was before, but it's nice because I see the, I don't know, I know I can't protect them forever, but I can see that they're paying attention. I see their work, and then they have really special, amazing teachers for every subject. And we used to have a piano teacher come over to teach Micah piano, but then with COVID you couldn't. We found a really great piano teacher for him online that's just an amazing human. And it's just neat how that, yeah, COVID sucked, but it opened up a lot of things. It was cool. So I think this is just about done. Careful because it's going to be hot. Make sure you use a heat-safe bowl. And I'm just going to use this.
Hey everyone, we are on a little safari here in Africa, and I got a little friend right behind me here, eating some grass and some trees. He's not a carnivore, but if you are, it's great to keep your electrolytes up, and especially when you travel, if you keep your electrolytes up, it really helps. I actually personally find I don't go number 2 as often if I don't bring my electrolytes on along when I travel. I'll go 2-3 days without, but Element is great for travel. It's easy to pack. We really like it. And if you go to drinkelement.com, oh, watch out, /Keto Maria, you can get a free sample pack with order. So check it out, drinkelement.com /Keto Maria, and get a free sample pack with any order.
Spatula to mix this. And what it's going to do is the cream cheese gets mixed into the mozzarella to make it more pliable. And at this moment, you want to make sure it's not too hot before you add the egg. Otherwise, you're just going to cook that egg right away. I'm going to add the powdered pork rinds. There we go. And we could totally do a savory Danish. Maybe I should do that next. Yeah, a savory Danish, like ham and cheese or something like that. I know, cheese. Everybody's like, no more dairy. So, yeah, Felicia said she had to cut out dairy. And it's not that she's allergic to it, but she tends to put on some weight when she does dairy. So I try to write recipes without it. 3, 4, 5 of my books are dairy-free. Okay, so once you have that combined, I'm going to add 1 egg. And you could just use your hands if you want to. I might dig in there. Ooh, it's hot. Probably should have waited a second. Yikes, it's very hot. I will go back to this. And just mix it, mix it, mix it. This kind of takes a while. I should probably have Kai being my little helper today. But the weather has been just crazy here in Hawaii. It's usually like the same thing all the time, like 83 and sunny. And we live on the desert side of Maui. Is there 4 or 5 microclimates here? I think there's four microclimates. Like there's Hana, which is a rainforest. We're in the Wailea Kihei area, which is desert. It's pretty cool how different it is. All right, this is looking perfect. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a baking sheet and I'm going to grease that up. I'm going to move some things around so you guys can see. There we go. And I do think, like, if you use code Maria, you save on this. I don't know, I can't remember. But they're awesome people. And where did my spray go? Oh my gosh, I put it away. Oh, here it is. Got it. Coconut or avocado oil spray. If you're looking for a really good one, I love the Wagyu tallow spray. It's really good. Now I'm going to divide this into 4 different danishes, and then I'll form them once they're not so hot. And I've burned my hands so many times. I'm usually not a wimp when it comes to heat. Now I want 4 equal ones. Here we go. And I'm just going to kind of form them so they have a little hole in the middle, so I can fill those with whatever I want. I love like cinnamon. So I usually do like cinnamon and like a cream cheese filling. But I think I'm going to do 1 or 2 of them with this new strawberry jelly that I found. It doesn't have any bad ingredients, and the boys love strawberry. So maybe Kai would like that better. But he does love chai. That's his favorite drink. Chai. So if you can see, I have like a divot in the middle. There we go. Perfect. Now at this point, I'm going to make the cinnamon filling. Everybody took all my towels. Usually I have one hanging right here. I'm going to grab a little spoon, big spoon, and here I have my natural sweetener, 2 tablespoons, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of melted butter. And I usually do a tablespoon of cinnamon, but like I told you, I really like cinnamon. We don't have to add that much. But people follow the recipe. They say they love it. There we go. That's more like a teaspoon. I don't want to waste it all. It's hard to get ingredients here in Hawaii sometimes. Like, thing about like Amazon Prime, you don't get it for 7 days usually. Much different. Now, this will go in the middle of only 2 of them, because I'm going to do 2 of them with strawberry. So, there we go. Probably should have done a half a batch then, but it's okay. That is filling for 2 of them. And then for the other 2, I'm going to grab another fork here. I have cream cheese here, okay? And I'm going to add a little bit of stevia glycerite. You could use, allulose, whatever you want. Stevia glycerite is a non-bitter stevia that I really like. And I'm just going to mix this up. And that is going to go into the cinnamon topping. I'm probably going to heat this up. It's cold, cold, cold. Just a little bit. Now, on the other 2, I'm going to add this. It's called Good strawberry jam. They have peach and whatever, but all the ingredients is just strawberries, water, and then there's erythritol and stevia and pectin. A little bit of lemon powder. So nothing, it's all good stuff. If you do fruit, My hands are all slippery. There we go. And that will go on top, I think, of the cream cheese. I think that's what I'm going to do here. So mix this up. I'm not going to put an egg or anything in here. I guess I could put a yolk, but I'm not going to. It's not needed. You want the oven on to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh, and I have great news. For those of you who speak Spanish, I just got an email from my publisher yesterday that my Sugar-Free Kids book will now be in Spanish. Woohoo! So I'm going to put that on top of the cinnamon filling. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. To back it up. I just do not have a great setup here in Hawaii. I like my kitchen at home way better. And I'm trying to think. I think I'm going to do cream cheese first and then top it with the strawberry on this side. So the strawberry shows more. Yeah. And there's definitely like things you can always skip, like the allulose in some situations, like this, the filling. You could just use stevia or monk fruit drops, something like that. But when you're making like a baked good or something, it's not going to create the same effect. Like the carnivore bread. I just made Big Macs with my carnivore bread. It's going to be totally different. So now I'm going to make a little well here in the cream cheese and fill it with the strawberry filling. Better grab another spoon. There's going to be no spoons left for dinner. Oops. Put that on top. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, and I think that if you use code Maria, you can save on that. Kind of a new thing here. Now these are going to go into the oven for about 10 minutes, and we'll see what Kai thinks of them. So now that the Danishes are totally cool, I'm going to take them off the baking sheet and put them onto a serving platter. And they don't look totally beautiful just yet. This is why I'm going to add a little bit of a glaze to them. I think it'll just make them pop. In the past, I would put like crushed almonds on it and things like that, but we don't have to do that. Keep them nut-free. In this little dish, I have powdered allulose, and you could add heavy cream. You could add unsweetened coconut milk, unsweetened macadamia nut milk, just a touch. And you're going to stir that just until you have a nice thick glaze. If it's too thick, add a little bit more liquid. If it's too thin, add some more allulose. So it's still too thick, add a little bit more. And if you didn't know, now you know, Kai's New Year's resolution is to eat more heavy cream. So I am going to make his dream come true. Yeah, it looks, now it might be a little too thin, but it'll be all right. So however thick you want it, you could add a little lemon juice if you want to, something like that. And then I'm just going to drizzle it like this. Oh yeah, it looks good. Once you have them drizzled, you can put them back in the fridge to chill, to let the glaze set. And you have a beautiful dessert that only took minutes to make. I love those types of desserts. And that are beautiful and taste good too. So let's see what Kai thinks of the Danishes. Kai's taste test. How you doing, Kai?
Good.
What'd you just go and do?
We did a full bodies VR.
Virtual reality? Were you like running around?
Yeah.
Having a good time? Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Well, I have two different carnivore Danishes for you. This one is strawberry and cream cheese. This one is cinnamon and cream cheese, like cinnamon sugar cream cheese. So you can choose. You can try both of them. Nope, we're not using a spoon. You just pick it up like a donut. Do you know what a donut is?
Yeah. Okay. I'll probably choose this one.
I figured.
Yeah.
A little choosy one.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That has to be good.
You like it?
Yeah.
We were like, I wasn't sure. I was watching your reaction. I was like, oh, what do you think? Is it like, what is a chew like? Is it nice and chewy?
Yeah, it's nice and chewy.
Yeah. Would you make them again? Do you like pork rinds, yes or no?
Yeah.
You do? Why don't you try the cinnamon one?
This one?
Yeah, like you like chai, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's better.
You like that one better?
Yeah.
See, I like cinnamon too. What do you want to tell people?
Cook with your kids.
Cook with your kids. You don't seem too enthusiastic. You seem a little down today. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks everybody. We hope that you try this recipe and you like it better than Kai does. Mahalo. When I was 16 years old, I was diagnosed with PCOS, acid reflux, depression, and IBS. Instead of taking those prescription drugs, I decided to change my life with food. Yes, food healed me, and it's healed so many of my clients over the past 20 years of working with people. If you are interested in transforming your life, check out KetoMaria.com. I'd be honored to help you.